This morning, Lionel Messi became the highest scoring player in men's World Cup history. 18 goals, more than anyone who has ever played the tournament. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo is stuck in a 5-game scoreless streak, his last World Cup ending in frustration. One man is peaking at the perfect moment, the other built his entire case years ago. Both have a real claim to football's greatest title. Let's actually look at both. Start with the number that ends most debates before they even begin. Ronaldo has scored more career goals than any player in football history, somewhere around 973, compared to Messi's roughly 914. That gap is not small. It is built across 5 different clubs, in 4 different leagues, on 3 different continents. Most great players succeed in one system. Ronaldo kept scoring everywhere he went. He also holds the international scoring record outright, with well over 140 goals for Portugal, more than any player has ever scored for a single national team. Add 5 Champions League titles, including 3 years in a row with Real Madrid during a run nobody has matched since. Whatever you think the most important number in football is, there is a real chance Ronaldo owns it. Now, flip to the other side. Messi has a lower career goal total, but a better goals per game ratio, which means when adjusted for time on the pitch, he has actually been the more efficient finisher across 2 decades. He also has roughly 400 career assists compared to Ronaldo's 260, an enormous gap that reflects something Ronaldo's case does not have. Messi does not just score. He creates for everyone else around him too. Then there is the trophy that has defined the last chapter of this entire debate. In 2022, Messi won the World Cup, the one prize that had eluded him for his entire career, and was named the tournament's best player while doing it. Ronaldo, despite 6 World Cup appearances, has never lifted that trophy. And this morning, Messi pulled further ahead in the tournament both men care about most, breaking the all-time World Cup scoring record outright. Here is what makes this exact moment so interesting. Right now, in this tournament, the timing could not be more different for each man. Messi is 38 years old and playing some of the best football of his life, fresh off a hat trick and now an all-time record. Ronaldo is 41, has gone 5 straight World Cup matches without scoring, and just watched Portugal stumble to a draw against a team many expected them to beat comfortably. Some will see that gap and call the debate over. Others will point out that judging an entire career by what happens in a single tournament at the very end of 2 extraordinary careers ignores almost 20 years of evidence on both sides. The numbers built over 2 decades do not disappear because of one difficult week. Here is the piece of this argument that no statistic will ever settle. Messi has won the Ballon d'Or 8 times, more than any player in history, voted on by the people who watch football professionally for a living. Ronaldo has won it 5 times, second all time, and is the only player to score more than 100 goals for 4 completely different clubs. One man's brilliance looks like vision, like creating something from nothing, almost impossible to coach or replicate. The other man's brilliance looks like relentless physical perfection, sustained at an elite level longer than almost anyone in the sport's history. They are not the same kind of great. They might be the 2 greatest examples of 2 completely different ways to dominate a sport that has ever existed at the same time. Both men are now playing their 6th and final World Cup. Both are well past the age most players have already retired. This tournament is genuinely being called the last chapter of their rivalry, and as of this morning, the story is not finished being written. Whatever happens across the rest of this World Cup, for better or worse, will become part of how history remembers both of them forever. Ronaldo holds the career goals record, the international scoring record, and the longevity case built across 5 clubs and 4 leagues. Messi holds the efficiency, the assists, the World Cup, the most Ballon d'Or awards in history, and right now, the all-time World Cup scoring record itself. One is the most complete striker the sport has produced. The other might be the most complete footballer, period. Both arguments are real. Neither one is wrong. So here is the actual question. Forget what anyone else has told you. Looking at everything laid out here, who do you think is the greatest footballer of all time and why? Leave your answer in the comments. I genuinely want to read them. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.